Well, you guys, we got a buck.
So we have been searching for a buckling for quite a while now, and we finally purchased one from Crystal of Blue Cactus Dairy Goats. This little guy has some amazing lines. The 5 generations of mamas before him all have milking stars, and then his dad, actually, his line has some milking stars as well. That's really important for us because we want to raise goats that have really great milking genetics more than anything. Also, he's polled, so that means he doesn't have horns, and there's a potential for his babies to not have horns either. So the plan is for this little buckling to grow up and be able to breed all of the ladies here on our farm, including the ones that we are going to save from this year's kidding season. Moonrider produced some amazing babies for us. We're so in love with their personalities and their structure and coloring, but Doris and Moonrider didn't seem to match up great genetically. Since one doeling died in the womb, and then Delilah, as you guys know, had a heart problem and ended up dying as well. So we're not going to bring Moonrider back for any future breedings. We're going to instead do this ourselves with our own buckling.
All right, well, should we go put him with the other babies and let him play?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll be friends.
It's mayhem in the pen right now.
I know.
All the mamas think we're gonna let them out, but we're actually gonna bring their new boyfriend.
Yes. Luna.
Get away, Luna.
She's interested.
He's just a baby, so this is not possible. But Luna, okay, come on.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Maybe we should put him on the ground so he's not scared on the mountain.
Oh, no way.
No, he's big. Wow.
What do you think?
New friends.
You'll be okay.
There's some mamas you gotta run away from.
Doris is the bully, so keep her away.
Yeah, keep Doris away.
Whoa.
I love his coloring because it's this nice, pretty chocolate coloring.
Chocolate.
You're a cute little guy.
Kinda wants to stay with us.
He's super cute. Now we just have to think of a name.
Yeah.
Have some ideas.
But no food names. We don't like food names.
Food names. They're too common.
What about an uncommon food name?
Like what?
Oyster.
Now don't worry, he's still a baby, so he can't breed any of the doelings. The doelings actually won't go into heat until they're about 4 to 6 months old anyway, and then all the mamas, he wouldn't be able to breed them yet. When he hits about 8 weeks, 10 weeks, we're probably gonna take him out and put him in his own pen. So if we keep Winnie and wherever Tatum is, and Daisy. So Tatum and this little guy would make a good breeding pair as well. So lots of possibilities of combinations. Now we just have to make 2 decisions. One, we have to decide which females we're going to keep from this year's kidding season, and a name for Mr. Buck. Maybe we should name him Ethan.
No.
Oh, yeah, she loves to be on your
They've
lap.
finally gotten into that phase where they jump on you.
Oh, look how cute they would be together.
I know.
Yeah, what would it be if you mixed that chocolate?
Whee! So as you guys know, we built our chicken coop way larger than normal because we wanted to plant a lot of foliage inside of it. Normally, back here by the animals, we can't really plant anything because the goats will eat it all. But since we built this chicken coop, our goal was to have plants and flowers in here. We eventually had to move the plants away from the base of the teepoo tree, mostly because I was worried about getting it too wet and rotting the tree itself. Also, the chickens wanted to lay in it all the time, so it kind of became this big problem. So we potted a lot of the plants here around the coop, and our final project is to put some vines along one side here of the coop.
The problem is if we plant a vine here, the goats would just eat it right here.
Yeah, they would eat everything on the outside.
Yeah.
So we figured if we put another layer of fencing on the inside of the posts, that would give the vine a fighting chance. The vine will definitely make its way to the outside fencing, and the goats will probably trim it off, but at least it can still have somewhere to grow on the inside of the coop. Look, they're trying to eat them, but they can't. No.
Once it gets high enough, it grows, then chickens or goats wouldn't be able to get to it once it's up here.
This amazing company, Far North International, watches our videos and decided to sponsor this video by providing us with some kind of new style of fencing to put on the inside of the coop. The fencing is like a plastic chicken wire that's super durable and lasts for 25 years. As you guys know, chicken wire is really annoying because once you start to move it and stretch it, it like doesn't go back to its original position, and so it can turn into a mess really fast. The fencing that they sent us won't corrode even in the hot Arizona sun, and it was super lightweight and easy to install. We did it in about 20 minutes. Also, it's environmentally friendly and it doesn't contain harmful materials. So we planted these purple lilac vines, which I'm super excited about because they produce all of these pretty purple flowers and all this green foliage. And they're gonna grow against this special fencing, and then we protected them from the chickens with this stuff. And this way, the animals can't get to them. So Kevin, do you think it'll work?
Yeah, it should work. Famous last words that we always have.
Did you like working with this a lot more than regular chicken wire?
Yeah, you can just cut it with easy garden pruners or whatever. It's just plastic, but it's special plastic, 25 years.
Yep, I think it'll do a good job in this chicken coop. So if you'd like to check out and try some of this fencing, you can click on the link below in the description and enter the promo code WEEDUM20 to get 20% off your purchase.
This is gonna be the boy area, because that's the girl area. The smelly boys gonna be a little bit further away where they have tons of shade.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So we're gonna make fencing. Look, I got all this fencing material, pipe and cattle panels, and we're gonna weld it together and make a big area here just like the girls have over there. It's gonna be nice.
I'm excited. I'm glad it'll be the back of our property, the back corner, and also be really cool.
Coolest.
Now we have to keep one of our own bucklings so that the unnamed
Buckling.
buckling, he can have a friend back here in his own little area.
We can weather one of them, and then we can, but which one would you keep? Which one, Ethan?
Winston's the brown one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would keep Winston because he's different colors than all the rest.
He's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Is that the one you would keep?
I kind of like Duke.
Oh, really?
Still looking at the personalities.
Yeah. Okay, Lydia would keep
Winston, I'm with Ethan.
Yeah.
Winston the best.
We're leaning towards Winston, although we're still gonna kind of observe them over the next couple weeks, and then we'll decide which would be the best to have as a companion for our new little guy.
So, it's really, really hot today, and it's just hot enough that we can finally get in the pond. And these two are crazy enough to just jump in.
Oh, we are, aren't we? So brave.
We're the bravest ones.
Mm-hmm.
Dad's still thinking about it.
Yeah, he's wearing all his clothes.
Come on, you just gotta jump in.
You gotta go.
You just gotta go for it.
Jump, go, jump.
Just jump.
It'll hurt, but it'll be good.
2, 1.
You're brave.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Oh.
It hurts, it burns.
Good.
Burns the flesh.
Hey, Ethan, your turn.
Well,
Remember when I made that ricotta a couple days ago? Well, tonight, you guys, I'm going to use it in a baked ziti recipe. A lot of times I see recipes where they take all the ingredients and throw it in a pot and start sauteing it together. And guys, that's just not the best way to do it. I like to slowly saute my onions first for quite a long time. I would say give it a good 10 minutes. Get everything nice and caramelized and translucent. Then I add the garlic towards the end for maybe a minute and finally add my meat and spices. After the meat portion of this dish is all cooked up, it's time to make a homemade marinara sauce. So Italians, do not judge me. I'm trying my best here to make it authentically, but we'll see if it's truly authentic. First, I saute a bunch of garlic in olive oil on really low heat so it doesn't burn. Once it starts to just barely brown, then I add the crushed tomatoes, a little bit of water, and then finally my oregano, crushed red pepper, and salt. And now it's just time to slowly simmer this up. It's usually done in about 20 minutes, about the same time that my pasta is all ready. And now I'm going to assemble the baked ziti dish. I mixed the meat with the sauce, so you're going to see that together in this combo. I start with a layer on the bottom of the meat sauce, then add pasta, and then I'm going to top layer it with our homemade ricotta cheese, some mozzarella, and some Parmesan. I'm going to keep doing that again and again and again until we get to the very top where it's about ready to spill over and it'll be ready to cook. This is hands down one of our most favorite dishes. That's it. I'll put the recipe in the description below and you can try it out for yourself. Well, I think the blue has actually kind of gone down already.
Faded into the green.
That's okay.
But we wanted to fade over time a little bit because we kind of wanted to just go back to where it was. Probably.
Yeah, just to be natural. It's also, we don't want to be dyed blue. Me and Lydia swim today. We didn't get dyed blue though.
No, we didn't.
I swam too, and I'm not a Smurf.
Oh yeah, I forgot you swam with us for like 2 seconds.
But Ethan, what's your excuse?
I didn't want to be dyed blue.
Well, it's nice and clear. It's so fun to see the fish.
Now that we have this feeder right here, they're always right here by us, so we have a good view of them.
Yeah. So we're getting a lot of questions on why now? Why are we gonna get a buck now? And it's because we realized the importance of being able to stagger the breeding throughout the year to be able to have a constant supply of milk, but also lighten the load for us so that we don't have every mama on our farm delivering babies at the exact same time. So in order for that to happen, that would mean we'd have to have a buck here for more often throughout the year. And you're not often gonna find somebody who's willing to give you their buck for that long during the height of the breeding season. So we decided to get our own, and we're gonna raise him here on our farm, and hopefully he becomes a great buck for us to use. The only downside is that we won't be able to use this buckling on any babies that he sires that we keep. But that's not for a couple years, so we're just gonna start using him and we'll worry about that in the future. He'll be able to breed Doris, Tilly, Willow, as well as Stella and Fern, and then any of the doelings that we keep from this year's kidding season. And because he's too little to breed Stella and Fern here in May, we are going to actually borrow a buck just for them, just for those two. And his name's Iverson, and he's gonna come here probably in a few weeks. That way, also, if we like any of Fern or Stella's babies, we can keep them and we can breed those babies back to the buck that we own. So a lot of figuring out what's gonna work best, but I think I have a good plan. I'm happy with the plan, so we'll see if it works.
Thanks for watching today's video, guys. If you want to check out the video where Luna was obsessed with Moonrider, the buck we had this fall, click right here.